Greetings, race lover. Welcome to your home. Welcome to MundoGT, where sim racing becomes true since 2010. Here we are with this very first English broadcast in MundoGT, very first Gran Turismo streaming live, and with this International Challenge Cup. But for this mission, I won't be alone. Here with me is Thiago Rosa. How are you, Thiago? How are you doing?
Hello, everybody. This is Orma Thiago. Maybe you know me from competing in GT Fusion and other forums and GT Planet. And today, it's a historical moment for us because, I entered MundoGT in 2013, but this is the very first time. We've had competitions like we've had the biggest team Spanish competition in this forum, but this is the very first time we are doing a live stream from an international competition with drivers from all over the world. So for us, it's very special, and we certainly didn't expect to do this when the game when the game is just 3 years old, and I mean, we are in 2017. Many other sim platforms and games have more people than this one. And for us, it's very special to do this, and we are going to change languages throughout the streaming.
Like Nintendo,
yes.
we switch the languages.
Yes, we switch languages because we have drivers from Brazil, from Hispanic countries, and also from most of you who are watching us. You certainly want us to speak in English, so we're gonna switch between those three languages so everyone can understand.
Yeah, and also half of the drivers are Spanish language, so no, MundoGTeros, no os habéis confundido, no os habéis equivocado de canal. Aquí estamos en MundoGT, pero bueno, ya sabéis que nos gusta innovar y os traemos esta primera carrera internacional en la que, como dice Thiago, vamos a mezclar ambos idiomas. Que bueno, Thiago, espero que esto no nos quede como un relaxing cup of gasolina con plomo. Aunque
no,
bueno,
para nada, hombre. La verdad es que han faltado muchos pilotos, pero vamos a tener aún así un carrerón porque, bueno, hubiese estado bien que hubiesen sido 10, pero hemos tenido varias bajas. Iba a venir Shife, iba a venir más gente.
Ahora hablaremos de ello.
En inglés, pero han faltado varias personas. Y nada, MundoGTeros, no sé qué más queréis. El juego tiene 3 años, está ya casi obsoleto, pero esta es la primera.
Hay que probar cosas nuevas. Y bueno, y como decías tú antes, yo tengo que decir que personalmente llevaba desde 2013 proponiéndome y queriendo retransmitir en inglés, bueno, más bien practicar, porque veo, Thiago, que tú vas un poco mejor que yo. Es inglés, que creo que estabas estudiando, ¿no? Lengua inglesa, ¿puede ser?
No, la estudié en el instituto y ya.
Ah, bueno. Pues se nota que estudiaste un poco más que yo. Well, I must say that this broadcasting in English for me is very special, and it was something that I want to do a long time ago. Even I spoke one time with Jordan Greer for streaming a GT Planet race, but
the GT Planet create.
Yeah, couldn't be finally. And also I spoke one time, same thing with Pierre Esquetura. You will know him from GT Fusion. And another time that we failed with the broadcasting in the race because schedules and something like that, nothing bad.
Yeah, this
but
time we haven't.
Finally, we did it, Thiago. We are in English.
We haven't failed this time. This is the International Challenge Cup from Orma Snow. From Nico, you must know him from. He's also on Team Redline, and now I'm going to talk a bit in Portuguese because we are watching right now EOF Racing, who is from Brazil. So let me say a few words in Portuguese. Bom, boa tarde para os brasileiros. Estamos aqui nesta transmissão de MundoGT e, bom, rapidamente queria só dizer que vamos mudar entre as 3 línguas, português, espanhol e inglês. Eu sou metade espanhol, metade português, por isso me estão a ouvir nos três idiomas. E é um prazer ter aqui um piloto como o Igor, porque é um autêntico exemplo para a unidade. E eu pessoalmente estou a apostar por ele para ganhar a corrida. porque realmente tenho ouvido que é o mais rápido dos que estamos a ver agora em pista. Então vamos ver como vai esta corrida, e também queríamos mandar um saúdo à Liga Seta GT e toda a comunidade brasileira e portuguesa do jogo. And that's all.
Okay.
And we have a disconnection from Ayan Khan, who is
Oha.
a professional driver.
Oha.
Yeah, well, maybe this is positive, because we can now exit the drivers and start the race.
Yes,
we are going to tell him.
Last thing I want to say is in advance to forgive. I'm sorry for the mistakes I'm going to make in this race, but please don't be mad. Don't be mad. Is a measure of having fun, to enjoy this race that it's all sim racing about. So Thiago, when you want, you can introduce us the drivers are going to race this final.
Well, first of all, we should say that there's a lot of drivers who couldn't make it to today, so we are sorry for that. We are just telling the drivers sorry to leave the.
So we are restarting the qualifying session.
No, we are keeping the results, but we are doing
okay. I get it.
manual grid to start the race.
Yeah,
so
I get it. I didn't realize that we spent the 8 minutes of classification. I realize now.
So we are going to present now the drivers. So in pole we got EOF Racing. EOF stands for Igor Omura Fraga, who is a professional driver from Brazil. He's just 18 years old, and he is on the Formula 3 from Brazil.
Caralho.
So, yeah. We also, we are missing also Chife 10, who stands for Chico Ferrer, the GT Academy finalist from Spain. He was in the GT Academy in 2015, and we are missing him as well. And we are also missing Lightning from Team Redline, who is a half Turkish, half German driver, and Varos, a Hungarian driver. We also miss Olga Blo from France.
And a lot of drivers now, more, I guess. So now the drivers are going out for.
Yes, they are going
for
out.
The Turkish driver can compete.
Exactly. And we are also missing the Immortal, who participated in one of the GTs, but not the other. So he didn't qualify for the final. And also Japanese driver Midcraft. So now let's go to the drivers we got right now in the lobby. First of all, I said we have racing. Also, we have Bernal. Bernal Valverde is Bernal Valverde, pronounced in Spanish, is a professional driver from Costa Rica. He is 25, and I mean, it's the first professional driver we've had in the Hispanic community. So it was a pleasure for us to have him in MundoGT and other places. And we also have C. Alonso 101, Carlos.
Carlitos.
He is from Spain, and he was in the GT Academy. Oh, and big news!
Anda.
We have Olga Blo joining the room, who's also from Team Redline. So
hooray! We have one more driver now. We are nine brave drivers on this green hell.
We are possibly going to restart qualifying because we can quit it as it is a event.
I don't know. Maybe the last driver have to be in the last position of the start.
No, I think we're gonna have to. Well, like that we have more time to talk about the drivers. So we have Bernal. We have also Snow, a driver who started to compete with steering wheel in just 2015, and he's also been in Team Redline.
So we're
having some trouble here.
acercándonos a la salida de esta carrera. Approaching the start of the race. So maybe now, Thiago, is a good time to put a nice video, and we are coming back. Vamos con un vídeo y volvemos ahora mismo mientras solucionamos esto.
Muy buenas noches, mundo getero. Bienvenidos a Mundo Getero.
Puede pasar de todo. Piden tiempos, que es lo que les gusta. Salida de los pilotos.
Trompo. Ahí, Daniel. Toque. Han salido volando aquí.
Intenta poner el paralelo.
Bueno.
Se intenta devolver, se pasa, se salta la chica. ¿Dónde, señores? Aquí, en Mundo GT, en vuestra casa. So here we are again with this International Challenge Cup. We just finished the qualification round, and now we are waiting for the last drivers that join this race room, so they can be and compete in this final. And let's see what happened. Bueno, pues ya sabéis, acabamos de volver aquí a esta International Challenge Cup. Y bueno, como ya sabéis, pues estamos esperando ahí algunos pilotos que han llegado los últimos. Ya hemos tenido esa ronda de clasificación con 7 mejores tiempos. Y bueno, Thiago, si no me equivoco, el piloto turco será el 8º y el francés el 9º. Corrígeme si me equivoco.
Exactamente. Sí, 8º y 9º, exactamente.
Ah, pero creamos otra sala distinta.
Yes, just to explain now in English and then in Spanish, we are going to create a new lobby because we cannot quit the qualifying because it's a creative event. We are just starting. We don't have another quali. Don't worry.
So, Thiago, one question: should I leave the room?
Yes,
right.
The room and
Okay. Just confirming. Waiting for your new room, man.
Yes, I'm creating it and bueno, para nuestros espectadores españoles nada, que hemos tenido no podemos quitar clasificación, tienen que hacer trenecito. We are going to do a manual grid. Remember
the train, make the train, please.
Igor starts in pole, the Brazilian driver. Somos 11, me parece.
Let's play some music. A lot of activity in the chat of our YouTube channel. Mucha actividad en el chat en directo. Sobre todo, yo veo mucho turco, mucho Turkish are winning in the chat. Oha, ananas is everything I know in Turkish. Oha. Oha is a word for everything. If something happens, you can say oha, and it's okay. Y bueno, que veo, I watch very few Spanish people because maybe the regular the ordinary time for these races in Mundo GT it's 1 hour and a half later. So now Seret and Cristo Romano saluda ahí en el chat. Y vamos a ver quién más que se siente desplazado. No te sientas desplazado, Cristo. Bueno, ¿ya tienes la sala o es la de antes? A ver.
No me está dejando crearla. Vale. Podrías crear tú, pero te explico dónde tienes que crear.
Sí.
Tienes que ir a sala de club.
Sí. Esta que existe ya no vale, ¿no? 11 de 16 Argentina. Ah, esta es la B, vale.
No, evento de club, no, sala de... Claro, exactamente. En sala de club le das a crear sala.
Sí, ya estoy en ello.
Y... We are sorry, but we are having some trouble. But we are just starting.
This is live.
La pones en moderada. This is live. Well, we forgot to mention that there's we didn't allow the driving aids, not even ABS. We don't have driving aids in these race, and as you can see, the drivers are racing with the Ferrari 458 in Nurburgring.
Only for the braves.
Vale, entonces tienes que crear en sala de club y para 12
Sí,
así.
ya para 14,
Calidad
claro.
moderada y ya está. Vale, da igual.
Estoy en ello. I'm on it. This is something very typical in Gran Turismo. Online issues. So I think nobody is gonna be scared about this. Deportivos duros. Helping out. Ayudas, ¿cómo se dice ayudas? En aids, ¿no? ¿Cómo es? Thiago, are you there? Oh. I think I'm alone. Thiago, ¿estás por ahí? Oh, creo que estoy solo. Bueno, crearé la sala, a ver si aparece. Vamos a ver si localiza a Thiago. Well, classification was okay, but with the new entrance of some drivers... Bueno, ya estamos en la nueva sala. Ahora solo hay que esperar que entre la gente que ya está entrando. Ya está ahí Thiago. Ok. Bueno, en la grada Jonander, animando a Mario. Vamos a ver si es cierto que el piloto de Tent lo tiene fácil, hombre, tanto como fácil y ganado. Mucho nivel aquí. The Spanish crowd is on the chat cheering to Mario from the Tent Scuderia, Tent team. And now we are waiting for Thiago to come to the cabin of broadcast and also the drivers. And if you don't know MundoGT, you know it tonight, and you can follow us in Twitter and Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and learn some Spanish with us. But I want to make more English experiments.
¿Me oye?
So, ahora,
vale.
now, yeah.
I'm sorry, the internet fall down. El internet se me ha caído, disculpa a todos, pero ya estoy aquí de vuelta. Si vuelve a pasar, pues nada, lo siento, pero no.
Bad luck. So, how many drivers are we now? Or are
We are
they?
racing right now. We are racing with 9 drivers, and luckily we have with us also Gablo, the French driver, who joined.
I think I set practice and race, so now they have to make the line.
Yes, they have to now order themselves to do a manual grid.
But maybe if Bernal, well, this is Nurburgring.
Yeah.
It's a very long track.
Don't worry.
He's not going to make one lap, so.
So we also forgot to mention Paraloco.
Oh,
He's also a Chilean driver, friend of Snow.
very friend.
Paraloco. What can I say about him? He's been in MundoGT since almost the beginning. He's been in GT Planet also almost from the beginning.
Yeah.
He's been on the clans, as you can see in his PlayStation Network ID. He's been in the French clan TC. He's also been...
And Thiago, he has a nomination, you know?
Yes, he's nominated to Driver of the Year for this forum.
Casco de Oro.
He's also been in, he's also in Arma, in Team Momias for GT Fusion. He's in Arma with GT Fusion, and we also got him here, so great to see him as well. Mario has participated. He's from Scuderia Tent, a Spanish team, who has been throughout all this year the champion of Spain from our championship. It's a very good team. Chife is as well there, and he's also participated with me and Chife in the Formula GT World Championship from GT Planet. We formed a team called Team Iberia, us three, and it was very, very fun. And let's tell the drivers to line up. We got Igor in pole, then Mario, then also, we forgot to mention, good player GTR34, who is also known by his ID, Victor F. 101. He's
The
teammate. He's the teammate of Carlos in 101 Neumáticos, the team also from Spain. He has been in Blackpool Racing, the most successful Gran Turismo team in Spain of all these years, since 2008, when everything started with G5 Prologue. And I think we've ended with the presentation of the drivers. We're just waiting for Ayan Khan, who had to change all oil of his car. And that's it.
And we have now a French driver who can't we see in the classification round. So how? And Snow is coming
he's
again.
Going to start last.
Ayan Khan, the Turkish driver has to overtake the French driver, and we can start, right?
Yes. So we are lined up, and we are going to start. Okay, so we can go. Dale.
The beginning is here.
Wait, maybe Snow is not ready yet.
As you command,
Okay, so
cuando digas.
We're just ready to start.
I have thumb button. Tengo el dedo en el botón para darle a empezar carrera.
Vale. Snow is just lining up. We are very sorry for these problems, but we've
Gran
also had trouble
Turismo
with,
happens.
Yes, we've also had trouble with. I hope this gets better in GT Sport with better servers and better connection. So yeah, I'm sorry, we don't have Mario in second position. We have Snow in second position, so we can start right now.
Okay. Let's race started. Countdown is now on the screen. 30 seconds left.
It's going to be a bit difficult for me to comment the whole race because I've never done this in English.
Me neither,
So-
man.
Well, as we've said, we are going to
Don't worry, tomorrow the people are going to make a laugh of us.
maybe also people.
Maybe we get viral, you know. But
Maybe-
race
maybe-
is here.
we could get viral. Yes. So we are starting.
Yeah.
So Igor in pole, Snow in position, then Marion and all the others.
The time is now. Let's see who is the first winner of this International Challenge Cup. Con su primera intervención aquí en Mundo GT de esta competición. Esperemos que sea muchas veces más a que veamos esta International Challenge Cup. Os informaremos pronto en Mundo GT.
We are rolling.
And here we are, finally, with the Brazilian driver with the pole position. This is the Green Hell
and
people.
They're off.
And they are
careful because Snow seems to start well. Maybe he's going to attack Igor. There's the little touch. And they've all... Okay, everyone has... Bernal has touched a bit the...
Luckily it wasn't a bad touch.
So the drivers are right now very, very close to each other. The car isn't easy to drive. They are driving with sports hard tires, and we have now 8 laps to go.
Now we have already two groups or 4 drivers, the last 5 drivers, starting on Perro Loco. We are watching him now. And a try to overtake of Bernal, the Costa Rican driver, to Carlos, and he did it.
Yes. And
Carlos is coming down.
And Ayankan has gone off. Okay, Ayankan has gone off.
Oh, accident for Heikahan. Oha, Ananas. And now he's going very low. Maybe he's going to retire, to quit. And he did it.
Ayankan quits. We are sorry for that. Whoa, and Snow also in the grass. Careful with that. And he crashes with Mario. Well, what a disaster. We didn't expect this. We didn't expect this error.
But man, what happened with these drivers?
Okay, Snow has...
Nurburgring is very long, man.
Snow has broken his left wheel, and also Olga Blow is with the right.
An accident for Snow. He's trying to keep his car on track, but it's very difficult with the damage. But hoping that the Snow is not retiring like the Turkish driver. Yes. I think it's a pity. It's a shame because this race is too long. Maybe another driver can have another accident and you
it's a little
get the time, but
to abandon race.
It's the driver decision. The people who cheering in the chat, they are going to miss him. And
also we have Igor now just putting some ground from Perro Loco. The drivers told me Igor was the fastest that they were watching their times, and they saw Igor was pretty much. And Perro Loco also has an accident. Remember, we don't have ABS, and we have a very, very difficult tires to drive this car. So we are watching right now the big challenge that this car poses to the drivers.
And now Carlos Alonso is attacking Perro Loco,
Both classic drivers from the Hispanic community.
Wow. The speed is to the limit, and Mario going out of the track, but luckily he is still on the race. No, now it's overtaken by the French driver TRL Aug. Oh my goodness.
Snow is catching Bernal. Bernal, who has three wheels with damage. He's going to pit surely. Every driver with damage is going to pit.
The Snow passed him, and we have to thank to Snow, to this driver, for is one of the responsibles, the guilty one of this competition, right, Thiago?
Yes, he's the creator. He decided to do 2-time trials in stock. One was in Monaco with the Allies, Lotus Allies. The other one was with the Honda NSX in Tsukuba, and with both TTs you could qualify to this final race that we're watching now. So as we said, it's a shame because many more drivers were expected to come, but many have failed. But however, we still have pretty high level in the track right now. And please let's focus on Peroloco, who is just going to pass.
We are on board of Carlos, and we are watching like the fighting between Good Player and Peroloco, and now Carlos touch a little bit in the back of the compatriota Good Player, los dos españoles ahí luchando por esa tercera posición, cuando Peroloco, el chileno, se escapa. Pero el piloto brasileño Thiago, quizás es el momento que le dediques unas palabras, porque es que va liderando mucho, vamos a ver si se escapa.
Como he dicho antes en inglés, lo vaticinaban ya todos, el piloto brasileño Igor es el que va, como hemos dicho antes, forma parte de la Fórmula 3 brasileña, as we are having Carlos overtaking Good Player. Y bueno, pues como decíamos, pues parte de la Fórmula 3 brasileña y otro de estos pilotos internacionales, que sí, para los que vengáis de Racing, sí, también hay pilotos profesionales participando en este tipo de juegos, aunque parezca raro. Y ahí lo tenemos, es el que más rápido va, y yo, vamos, desde el principio ya pensaba que desde que consiguió la pole, apuesta segura en las casas de apuestas que va a ganar este. Bueno, hay que decir
Sí, Thiago, sí.
Yes. Hay que decir una cosa de él, tiene la bandera estadounidense, pero en realidad, porque se intentó clasificar a la gente que ha venido de Estados Unidos, en realidad es brasileño. Y Bernal tiene la bandera estadounidense porque no existe la bandera de Costa Rica en Play 3.
Iba a decir que en realidad hay mucha actividad en cuanto a sim racing en Brasil. Pues vamos, hay muchas páginas muy especializadas en competiciones. También tenemos a Rubens Barrichello, que abiertamente se declaraba un auténtico fan del sim racing.
Por ejemplo, tenemos esta página que se parece mucho a MundoGT, se llama Web Brasil, que de hecho está en canales recomendados del canal de MundoGT.
Correcto, hicimos amistades una vez con ellos.
Estamos agora, acho que é um bom momento para falar em português. Estamos a falar aqui da...
É o que eu te dizia. É o que eu te dizia.
Estamos aqui a falar da grande comunidade que é montada em Brasil enquanto ao sim racing. E enquanto a Gran Turismo, conhecemos duas páginas muito boas, que são Liga Setas GT, na que participa joaosof, que desafortunadamente não esteve cá hoje, e também Web Brasil, que é muito conhecida e tem campeonatos de quase qualquer simulador, e temos o piloto brasileiro dominando totalmente a prova.
Muito bom está sendo a corrida de Racing.
Muito bom.
Muito bom.
Now pitting, also Mario pitting and Bernal pitting.
Three drivers in the boxes.
And look at this, Ogablo is racing all the other guys with damage in one of his wheels. And, well, he's brave. He's a brave driver for doing that.
He knows what he's doing, like Raikkonen, you know?
And the fastest lap from now is from Igor, who's done a 7.06. 9 seconds faster than Peroloco. So let's see.
Times, that's what you want.
Yes, let's focus on the times right now. Igor with the best lap. I really think this lap is going to win. He had the best race pace.
Well, and we are reaching the 9 minutes of this race, and we are having one more time online trouble with Thiago, that you are now out of the... I can... Te puedo escuchar en la retransmisión.
My internet fall down again, I'm sorry.
Pero aquí seguimos con los 7 pilotos que sobreviven al infierno verde. Sí, claro. Y Bernal, el piloto de Costa Rica, que también parece que tiene problemas. Se ha caído la sala. Así que nos quedamos, como decíamos, en 7 pilotos. Bueno. I think that before this race, before this broadcast, I'm pretty sure that the second edition of this tournament is gonna be more followed, and we are going to have a full I don't know how to say, the list of drivers, the parrilla, ¿cómo se dice parrilla en inglés? I don't know how to say it. The grid, sorry, thank you, Thiago. I'm sure that for the second edition the grid is going to be full, so don't worry. This is only the first touch with the ECC, like International Challenge Cup.
This is like the first time we do this, so it's also the first final race from International Challenge Cup. So this is going to get better, obviously, and we can assure we are going to do more live streamings of these races.
Yeah,
this was just like a test. My opinion, for being the first first final, it is a very difficult combination.
Yes,
we remember the drivers are going with the
well, another 360 of Perro Loco, of the Chilean driver, and he is going to lose the second position. And also, well, look at the race of the French guy, Odd, that is now third. He started in the last position and now is third. The intelligence from the driver of France. Look at this.
It's important to be consistent, and now he goes to the grass.
He gets nervous. He gets nervous. But luckily he is still on the track on the race. No, it's out again. He has an accident with the wall.
He crashed again,
and now have damage in the four wheels.
Yes. Well, probably he's going to pit now. I don't know if the drivers who have already pit have to do it another time, or
I think the only driver is not going to go to the pit is this Brazilian. What's the name again? Igor. I will remember this name.
If you want to search him on Facebook, search for Igor Fraga, okay? Formula 3 driver from Brazil.
Now he's going
dominating the race.
Now he's going to have 100 of friend requests for this. No, just kidding. So Carlos is now in trouble. Perro Loco is behind, moving his tail in this Ferrari, drifting around. And like you said, Thiago, this combination is too difficult for this very first International Challenge Cup.
Careful, because Carlos now is off the grass, and Perro Loco is trying to overtake him. And I think Perro Loco has now damage as well, so
Perro Loco is barking and biting to Carlos Alonso.
Well, I think we have we have two types of drivers in this race. Those who have prepared the race a lot, which is only Igor and the rest, because we are having a great battle here.
Two different worlds.
In the peloton, we are having here a great battle.
The peloton, lot of cars. Well. Thiago, espero que no tengamos que arrepentirnos de esto, ¿eh?
Bueno, a ver...
No, yo me lo estoy pasando muy bien.
Esto denota... Sí, está siendo muy divertido, pero ya podemos notar algunas cosas. Tenemos una pena que no hayamos tenido a gente como Sife y demás, porque esos no gente como Mario, Carlos Alonso, Player, no abandonan las carreras, ¿vale? Hemos visto al piloto turco abandonar, no porque se haya caído, sino porque se ha picado.
Sí,
y bueno, esto aprovecho para decir esto, para que siempre que veáis unas siglas como TRL, o sea, el equipo que sea, nunca penséis que en una carrera de estas van a dominar y...
Nunca se sabe lo que va a pasar.
Sí,
You never know what happened.
Son bastante picados y bueno,
te digo una cosa, Thiago, lo que decíamos antes de que para la próxima edición iba a haber más movimiento, pues ya nos están diciendo aquí en el chat en directo, un piloto como Felipe Camiña, otro piloto brasileño, que dice: na próxima vou participar, esperádeme.
Muito obrigado, e vamos fazer mais destas e esperamos que a gente...
From all over the world, drivers come to MundoGT.
Yeah. we expect more people to come to MundoGT.
Well, now we are reaching the quarter minute of this race, and Perro Loco is on the pit again. Oh no, sorry, my bad. My bad. A good player and Terrelog.
Yes, good player who. Okay, my PSN disconnected again. So good player who had damage in one of his wheels, and Ogablo, who also had damage and managed to get the third position.
And now we get on board one time again of Carlos Alonso, because he's trying to overtake Perro Loco. He wants to steal the second position of the Chilean driver, and let's see if the Spanish driver from 101 Neumáticos, 101 tires, is gonna make it or not.
We must say that Carlos, after going to GT Academy in 2014, losing again against Pipo Fernandez, who is from Portugal. After losing the GT Academy, he didn't make it to the final race. He decided to start a project, which is racing in Madrid, in Spain, in the track of Jarama.
Yeah.
And with his own car, which is a Mazda RX-8. And well, it's a pleasure to have here many drivers who participate in.
It's another driver from the old school of MundoGT. And let me say something, Thiago, that also everything you just said about Carlos Alonso, you have to add the final of the GT Sports in the presentation of London, that he reached a very big cup with a Japanese guy. He won in couples.
Yes.
So
I forgot to say that.
Be aware of this driver in GT Sport. He's keeping very seriously the GT Sport thing.
Carlos
he's not the only one, for sure.
Carlos went to the presentation in May of 2016 of GT Sport.
Yeah, me too.
He competed in the team championship, and he was lined up with a Japanese driver, who we have to say were the best at that event, maybe because they had permission to catch the game earlier than the Americans and Europeans.
Yeah, and also in the channel here of MundoGT could see these very first pictures and movies from the GT Sport.
And we also forgot to say that you're seeing Igor with a flag from United States. That is because, as I understood, it was Snow who told me that he
tried to classify to the GT Academy from US, right?
He tried to make it to the GT Academy by participating as from USA, but he's from Brazil, so.
But I want to mention a comment, a message in the chat we have some minutes ago, that they compare this game with iRacing, and I think that this combination, it's very very lucky to compare to iRacing, because the driver have to drift, literally. They have to drift in almost every corner, every turn, to keep the car on track. So if the game, it's true, the game is not as fluid like iRacing, but even worse is with this combination with these cars and tires. What do you think, Thiago?
Well, we have to say we have many drivers now from Iberia, from Spain and Portugal, who participated in MundoGT competitions in early 2010, 2011, when we still had Gran Turismo 5, and they're now in the elites of iRacing. So this is a great news for us. People like Cora, Fernando Lopez, who maybe people like Esther Garcia, people like Jesus Isidra, João Vaz, people like that.
A lot of
It's
people.
amazing. Many people started in this game because it's very famous, and then made the change to iRacing or Automobilista or other platforms. But certainly we have still here, despite the game is 3 years old, despite we're gonna have it, but we still don't have Gran Turismo in the new generation. Despite that, we still have level and
Very good level.
I mean, Gran Turismo is going to be 7 years old when this is about to end. So, as I said at the start of the live streaming, we didn't certainly expect this to do our first international live transmission.
I think it's gonna be a very great, big, emotional, wonderful moment when GT Sports go to the street, go to the stores, because here in MundoGT at Spanish level in our country, in Spain, is the #1 platform website, and I hope that every people that in these 6 years compete sometimes in MundoGT, they are going to be at the same time when GT Sports is available. So
Yeah, well,
everybody is waiting for GT Sport here.
My opinion is that that is going to be a little difficult, but I think GT Sport is going to satisfy the drivers like us who want to take the game to the competitive level.
At least one thing I saw in the presentation in London, they improve the broadcast, the spectator mode for the online races, and now they have an option that is the instant replay. So imagine now when there is a crash, we can push a button in the DualShock and see the replay. So nice, right?
Yeah, certainly we're going to have Gran Turismo is going to improve in that way. It's not going to be the essence of Gran Turismo. We all know that, because now they are going to focus on competitive racing, which is maybe what many people want. Yeah. But well, let's remember it's a Sony game, and I mean I really like Gran Turismo, a game in which I spent, as we see Carlos Alonso going to the pit.
Sí, y perdona que te corte, Thiago, pero estamos aquí muy pendientes en la cola, en la 6ª y 7ª posición, con Mario de Ten y Snow, el piloto chileno que acaba de adelantar en la recta. Se ha empachado de rebufo y ahí lo tiene por delante, justo por delante de Ten, que vamos a ver de Mario, que vamos a ver si lo consigue alcanzar de nuevo. Bueno, Snow, que ya hemos visto recientemente en sus últimas competiciones en MundoGT, como sabéis, esa Compa Impact Game, que hizo una buena salida, marcó también la pole, y perdón, la salida fue donde se fue la carrera un poco al traste. Ahora es Mario el que entra a boxes y Snow sigue virtualmente 5ª posición.
Yes, we got now also Peroloco in the pits, Mario in the pits. So, as I was saying, remember it's a Sony game, and we all know how Polyphony Digital do things, all the stuff they do, so I wouldn't be really confident for the game.
Yeah, they only know to get the drivers from virtual to reality, so...
Yes, in fact, years like, in my opinion, years like 2013 and 2014, we had plenty of drivers competing in this game due to the time we still had the academy going on. Let's remember the 2016, it's the first time we hadn't had the online qualifiers since 2008, and it's been a shame for everybody. We didn't expect this. Also, this year we've just had GT Academy in Mexico, all the Asian countries,
all over the world,
and north of Africa, but we hadn't had it in Europe and the United States. It's been quite a disappointment for many people, but I think that is going to change in GT Sport. Yeah, certainly maybe the best years for this game, for Gran Turismo 6. I think the best year was 2014.
Now we are in the car of Snow on board. He's trying to reach Carlos Alonso, and for me it's a very good thing that despite the circuit, despite the low number of drivers, there are a lot of fightings in the track.
Yes, we have a lot of fun because, as we said, many of these drivers came to the race without training. They came to improvise, which is also good.
Just like us with our English broadcast.
Yes, we came also to improvise here, doing this first live transmission in English.
Oh, accident of snow, or is a online issue again?
Yes. No, I
sorry.
think it is.
Maybe
it's a disconnection. Yeah, maybe it's a disconnection because he seems
Oh my gosh! Another driver is out. Fucking hell! Fucking ring hell!
Pues sí, otro piloto que se desconecta. Además, no se ha desconectado él. Esto creo que ha sido su conexión, porque se ha estado en cuarta marcha y no.
Sí, puede ser. ¿El qué? Perdona, Tiago.
Que se ha cogido.
Perdona, no, es que se te está cortando a ti ahora. No te entendí lo que dijiste.
Que se oyen mucho los motores, que si lo puedes bajar.
Ah, que bajen los motores, vale.
Sí, pero o sea, no, porque se me acopla aquí en la llamada.
Ah, vale. Es que si no, no suenan por la retransmisión.
Vale, entonces no los quites. Pero eso, se me sigue oyendo bien a mí, ¿no?
Sí.
Disculpad por estas cosas, pero ya decimos, ha sido todo impulsado.
Sí, ya como decimos que es una prueba, pues aparte así los ingleses no se enteran y tal. No,
ya, pero bueno,
no, es broma,
y de momento los españoles haciendo un buen papel. Es una pena que hemos tenido a otros, pero...
Hombre, yo estoy flipando con Igor, macho. Un piloto do carallo.
Es el que más se la ha preparado, o sea...
Se nota.
Él en cuanto salió yo creo que hasta dentro de un año, sinceramente. Si otros muchos se hubiesen viciado tanto como él, pues igual le estarían luchando. Pero
claro, ese es el eterno problema, el eterno dilema de las carreras online, que claro, hay muchos pilotos que entrenan más que otros y al final no se sabe en igualdad de condiciones lo que hubiese pasado. Por ejemplo, en la Fórmula 1 y en otras competiciones en la vida real, pues todos tienen más o menos el mismo número de entrenamientos y vueltas a la pista, pero claro, esto es otra cosa.
No, a ver, Igor le ha echado mucho tiempo. Pero oye, que no le quita...
No, es mérito. Si puede echar el tiempo...
Lo que a veces no entiendo de pilotos como Bernal, Igor, Ayankan, que también compiten en la vida real, de hecho tienen la misma edad que Igor, es como pueden compaginar un juego, que además juegan bastante al juego, es la verdad. No puedo comparar eso con su vida, ¿no? Que es la de ser piloto.
Bueno, porque entre carrera y carrera, cuando están ahí en el paddock o en los hospitalities, pues algo tienen que hacer.
No, yo de hecho flipé cuando Bernal nos comentó en el equipo que el juego le servía porque él ahora compitió con turismos en la primera mitad de 2016, va a hacer ahora lo mismo en la segunda edición de su campeonato, y dice que el juego le valía para mantenerse consistente en carrera. Yo flipé porque la verdad es que esto no es un simulador de Racing o cualquier otro. Sin embargo, Bernal precisamente probó Racing y dijo que no tiene nada que ver y que cuando pueda se va a pillar un PC. Pero esa es la cosa, que a pesar de que sea un simcade, ¿no? Como se suele decir, pues oye, tener comentarios de gente que compite en la vida real,
pero bueno,
que es muy positivo. O sea,
yo creo que una cosa no está reñida con otra. Yo, por ejemplo, bueno, espero que no me llaméis bicho raro, pero yo, por ejemplo, cuando puedo, siempre que puedo, juego al FIFA y juego al Pro Evolution. ¿Sabes? Que dices tú, coño, pues si juegas a uno no juegas a otro. No, pues yo creo que en ese sentido Gran Turismo y Racing tampoco están reñidos. Oye, cada uno da unas cosas que el otro no da y viceversa.
Sí, a ver, si estás buscando simulación dura y competición y no quieres que pase esto, precisamente que empecemos con 10 pilotos.
Bueno, y perdona, Tiago, pero noticia. El líder entra en boxes en la vuelta número 4, como tenía que ser.
Y bueno, vamos a tener que cambiar a inglés para que nuestros...
Let's switch.
Now to English. So we are seeing Igor enter the pit. He is doing a perfect race. He has committed no mistake.
A little less mistake that we could see a little go out of the track, but nothing.
Right now,
it's impossible in Green Hell go very perfect.
I think the only possibility to Igor to not win is
disconnection.
Something that we wouldn't like because he totally deserves this race. And
Yeah.
I think we still are going to have some battle here. We were just commenting earlier in Spanish that Bernal told us once that this game, which we all know it's not a very hard sim racing platform, helped him actually to be consistent in his real life races. So it is very nice to hear that kind of comments from people who race in real life and are spending their time in a console game and not a proper sim racing platform like iRacing or Automobilista. Also, as we can see, Igor from Brazil spends a lot of time in the game. Ayan Khan, who's also the same age of Igor, they are both 18 years old. They also spend much time in the game. I mean, that means Gran Turismo, baby, although it's a sim game, many people call this kind of games of console, it still helps them to improve their skills, and that's great. I mean, for people like me who spend many time in the game and then race with these guys in several championships, very positive to those kind of comments. And we got him here in Britain right now, so a pleasure to be live streaming an event like this, as I said.
Yeah, it's what we said every time, that the sim racing is the video game most close to the reality for a lot of reasons.
Yes, video games get close in areas like this, like simulators. Not only racing simulators, but also, I mean, a flight simulator is also it's more proximate to the reality than Mario Bros.
Yeah, or the football games, that in the football game is not the same that the football real life, but in the racing with the cars, it's very similar. And if you have virtual reality glasses, Oculus Rift, HTC Vive or whatever, and the next that we come, it's a very, very close experience. It's like you are inside of the car, and if you hit a very high speed with the wall, you can feel it in your chest, the sensation of, oh my god, I'm going to get hurt. It's very difficult to express in words. You have to try it.
I mean, certainly we wouldn't see Igor going so fast. By the way, he's going to make another fast lap now.
Let's see.
With 7.0958.
Yes.
Well, certainly he wouldn't be risking so much, and he would have more fear if this was real life, obviously.
Bueno, y una curiosidad, Thiago, es que cuando vas a tiempos salen 7 pilotos, o sea, sí sale Ayhan Khan. Claro, o sea, que confirma que lo de Snow fue una desconexión de... O sea, que si te sales por tu propio pie, sigues aquí en la...
No. También puedes no aparecer, eso ha sido...
Es casualidad entonces, vale.
Sí, claro.
Pues nada.
Pero sí, Snow se ha caído por el hecho de que primero se ha quedado pausado en pista y luego ya se le ha desconectado la cuenta de PSN. No ha cerrado la Play ni nada, que es lo que probablemente haya hecho Ayan Khan.
Pura coincidencia.
Lo dicho, si veis a alguien pues eso, que pertenece a clanes internacionales como TRL, TNR, TC y demás, nunca os asustéis porque luego pueden ser también complicados. Y lo dicho.
Y bueno, tenemos a
los españoles.
Sí, precisamente un español vamos a hablar, que está aquí comentando en el chat en directo de esta carrera de Mundo GT, Jonander Viteri, que dice que Igor se la juega mucho con neumáticos usados y la gasolina justa, sabe rasgar.
No se la está jugando porque ha parado en la cuarta vuelta. Todos los demás pilotos han parado antes porque cuando había que parar era en la cuarta vuelta, en la mitad de carrera, en la cuarta. Eso. Pero sí,
bueno, ¿va sobrado o va?
Y tenía margen para levantar el pie y guardar neumáticos si lo necesita.
Sí, la verdad que ahora ya puede especular todo lo que quiera después de todas estas 4 vueltas.
Yo lo veo un poco lagado, pero es que aún así se ve que va al límite, o sea, va aprovechando cada parte del piano. Y lo que me parece que está ocurriendo es que Augablo, por cierto, está manteniendo un buen ritmo y llega a la segunda posición. Está haciendo muy bien. Tiene gasolina y neumáticos similares a Augablo. No sé si algo que él, pero podríamos tener batalla aquí. También puede Carlos acercarse a Augablo, así que vamos a ver lo que pasa.
Yes, we're watching now the French guy, the French driver, TRL Og. I don't know if I'm saying right, Og.
Yes, TRL
is with his blue Ferrari on the road, on the track, on the third position.
We all know Team Redline, and now we've had a big event.
Yeah, also
most of you have.
Team Red. I think Team Redline was in the Las Vegas race of the Formula E.
Yes, almost every driver in the almost every team driver in the event was from Team Redline. We had Gregor Hutu, Bonahuis, who was the winner of the event, Olli Pakala, from Team Redline, and yeah, we also got Team Redline. Let's talk about Team Redline here in Gran Turismo. I don't know exactly when they started. Gran Turismo, I don't know if it was into. I think it was in the beginning, GT5 product. They started, and then they. I mean, Immortal Pilot, the German driver,
yes,
who has plenty of world records in the game, joined Team Redline in 2013, late 2013, I think. That's what I've seen in reports. I don't know if I'm wrong. But then a few months after he joined, he acquired the leadership of the clan, and Team Redline. We see Augablo going to the pits.
Yes, and we also just watched the top speed of this driver at the end of the straight. It was 325 kilometers per hour. Oh my gosh!
Immortal has brought to his team people like Snow, people like maybe Augablo. I don't know if Augablo requested to be in Team Redline, because we also have another Spanish driver right now competing in Project Cars, and he's also in MundoGT, who's called Manu Rodri.
Yes, from gas competition, or I don't know if he's still there.
He's right now in a new team called Dive Bomb Motorsport, and he was very good in Gran Turismo time trials, and he got the attention from the TRL guys and sent a message to Immortal to be in the team.
Tiago, now that you mention, we want to say to all the English audience that we are going to host a Project Cars competition of teams. Super competición Project Cars, la SPC. Así que ya os podéis apuntar todos. We're waiting for you guys.
Yes, we also got here competitions from iRacing, Project Cars. So if you are interested, you can just go to the forum. And I was saying that. Yes, that Manu Rodri. I mean, we've had, from my knowledge, we've had 3 drivers in Team Redline from the Hispanic community. We've had now in 2015 Manu Rodri joined, then in 2016 Snow joined, and I think in Gran Turismo 5 we had TRL Coloniero, who was in Black Racing. He was a teammate of Good Player GTR here in the.
I think that he was also a GT Academy finalist from Spain.
Was also GT Academy finalist.
Yes.
I mean, I think, I don't know what you guys think, but I think the Hispanic and Iberian community has quite a good level.
Yes,
had,
I think they think the same. Yes.
People like Hugo Araújo, Miguel Faísca,
Lucas Ordóñez.
of course, Lucas Ordóñez. How can we forget Lucas?
Yes.
The first driver to qualify to win GT Academy in 2008.
The very first one. An accident from good player. Now is with no damage in the track again, in the second position. Yes.
If I'm not wrong, Lucas was in MundoGT in 2008.
He was in 2011 in our very first own presential event in Centro Comercial Xanadu in Madrid, in the karting Formula Zero, and he was very nice. And I know, but he told me sometimes that he keep in touch with MundoGT and he follow our stream races.
We've also had him in the event of GT Planet, also in May 2016. The GT Planet community hosted an event in Silverstone with the GT3 cars. It was a race with Lucas. Many people from TRL and other plants and teams raced Lucas, and we had also a live stream. It was very good.
Yes.
And it was also to create some hype for the GT Sport event.
Yes.
And like we said, we had Carlos Alonso there. We also had Nestor Garcia representing
and Oscar Garcia.
And Oscar
Rasuos. Oscar Ruiz. Sorry, yes.
We had those three Spanish drivers. And from Portugal, we had a friend of mine who is called Pedro Freitas, who was also a GT Academy finalist in 2015. Very nice guy. You will know him. He participated in GT Planet Endurance Series. You will know him by the name of Eol. E-O-L. He participated in GT Planet Endurance Series and very strong driver from Portugal, who is right now competing in Project Cars, in the team of esports and cars created by Dom Dahan.
Mm-hmm.
And,
yes.
He's racing guys from TSR, the French team, and so right now at a good level. So as I said, we have T level here in Bavaria. So and Perrolotto go the piece, and let's see. The players are starting to fail. Maybe he decides to pit.
Let's see. And Felipe Camiña asking for the fastest lap until now, and it's the time we saw before, the 7 minutes 1 second 9.
Yes.
I don't know, from Igor, from the Brazilian driver. That
it's strange he hasn't
it's a gap of 45 seconds with good player.
Despite having less fuel, he hasn't managed to do the fastest lap to improve his time. So let's see what happens. Well, now he did. He broke his time up. Now done a 7.0.161. So very fast time from Igor.
Yes.
He's now doing the 7th lap. We've now raced.
Oh, if we talk about this before, it doesn't happen. Igor keeping down his times in this lap number 7, just 1.5 lap to watch the victory of Igor. We think, because it's very difficult for the rest of the drivers, like you said before, Thiago. Only a disconnection is capable to make Igor no winner tonight.
Yeah, that's the unique possibility. As we see Carlos going to his 7th lap, he's going to overtake good player, and I think now we're going to see. Well, he just managed to overtake him. both drivers from the
want to
the
see.
same team here in Spain.
Come on,
101
Gran
neumáticos.
Turismo. Now we are with these two drivers and his fight. Actually, the combination of the the circuit and car, it's not very good for the show, for the entertainment. And I don't know if the drivers are having fun, enjoying the race.
I think yes. I mean, I think Carlos and Victor didn't expect to be high in the right now. I mean, in second and third position, but they are doing a great job. Actually, I think they didn't have much time to prepare the race, but they are demonstrating that the important thing is to be consistent. And now,
Watch good player. It's Carlos is covering all the spaces.
Catching
But
the
good
slips,
players is going to try to the end. Ooh! Oh my gosh! Good player.
Well, this is good for Ogablo, who also has good fresh tires like Victor. Because Carlos is actually breaking Victor's pace, so we may see Ogablo reaching these two drivers in next lap, maybe.
Mamma mia! These two drivers they are going to have a very happy ending of tonight of this race. We hope that they can have the car on the track, and it's something that is an imagination of mine of is raining here in Germany.
And
Yeah.
Victor is going through Carlos. Careful with this.
Do you see the rain, Thiago?
Yes, it's starting to rain. This is incredible. We may have. I mean, I don't think it's going to get the track wet.
Yeah.
But he's doing a great job maintaining Victor with fresh tires behind. So let's see what this can result.
Yeah, it's an unexpected guest. The rain here in the green hell. But like you said, I think it's not going to change the results. The only results we can see changing is this: Carlos and good player fighting for the second position. The position is the very first position of the mortals of the race, because the immortal Igor is now waving his hand in the window of the Ferrari.
TRL Immortal maybe gets motivated by watching this, because we have another immortal driver right now who is Igor, completely dominating the race. This deserves a lot of applause and maybe a trophy if we can get it.
It's very nice to see that Carlos is covering all the spaces. Good player is getting. No puede más, good player, no puede más.
Now actually, good player.
Se ha ido.
Well, let's remember, and Carlos also goes off.
Carlos también.
Maybe rain is starting to affect their driving.
I'm driving in the rain, and it's not the same.
We also had Peroloco stopping on the pits. He didn't leave the lobby, but he also abandoned. And Mario, well, we haven't talked about Mario. He has also done a very good job. He knew the race was going to be today, so also great from the Spaniard.
Well.
And Ogablo has had a trouble.
Oh, Mario is the fourth now.
Well, we didn't.
Another driver out. He didn't like the rain, you know.
He didn't like the rain. Well, we didn't expect this. We have now.
Sacre bleu!
We have now. Well, 5 last Hispanic drivers in the race. Brazilian Igor Fraga dominating.
Spain resist, man.
And now we got in second, third, and fourth position. all 3 Spaniard drivers who were competing on this race.
And it's getting rainy more and more. Be careful.
Yes. Yeah, but the track doesn't seem to be.
Yeah, but
to
the
get wet.
last lap could be a very hell of a lap.
Many people, many people complain about iRacing not having rain, but I prefer a game with no rain, and it's more coherent because you see this game is absolutely no logic. This game, we are seeing the rain falling, and Igor.
One last lap. Tiago, in the chat here in the YouTube channel, in the streaming, we have a person, Viteri Toretto, that is very, how can you say, how is it, optimistic because he said, Igor, in the last lap, is going to get nervous. What do you think?
Yeah, it seems. Well, it seems like Igor has shared the link for the race, because we are seeing many people from Brazil here. So thank you guys.
Well, I think this is a Spanish guy, because I said it in English, but he wrote it in Spanish.
Of course, I'm going to give one last. You wanna hear me in Portuguese? So you're gonna hear me. You're gonna hear me when Igor wins this race.
Well,
again, Portuguese.
One last thing, Tiago. Before, the gap with the second driver was 45 seconds, and now it's 1 minute and 80 seconds. So nothing more to say about the victory.
Igor, I mean, maybe guys from maybe Snow has to start doing less difficult combinations.
Yeah, another combination, please. Yeah.
Because if you don't want Igor to win every race,
I think this combination is more fun for the drivers, like you said, than for the spectators.
And we gotta announce something from MundoGT, and it is like we had the presentation today of the Nintendo
Switch.
Soon in our forum, competitions of Mario Kart. What do you think?
It's the only racing game that we miss. It's the only one.
And I was just joking, but well, it would be fun, but it's not a sim racing game, so.
It's for international kids racing, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
So this is it. This was the first International Challenge Cup in the Green Hell in Nurburgring, with a very fast Brazilian guy that has no chance to the rest of the drivers. Give no chance. I have to improve my English day by day. I promise. The Spanish good player is second. Carlos Alonso es tercero. ¿Y quién más queda por ahí?
Y Carlos, con daños y con poco neumático, puede ser que Madrid lo adelante si es consistente durante la vuelta.
Carlos es el piloto con menos combustible ahora mismo en pista. He's the driver with the less fuel in his tank. But enough to complete.
Well, now that the race is on, really, thanks a lot, guys, for going through the chat and watching this race. It wasn't what we expected. We had some trouble with connections and all that stuff, but it's been a great experience. I was looking forward to do this sometime. A race where I could speak three languages I can speak, which are Spanish, Portuguese, and English. So
we have to add more languages to the stream.
I mean, this is historical. This is the first time we do this. We've always hosted, as we've said, many individual competitions in Gran Turismo. The biggest team championship in Spain. Well, generally in Hispanic community. and we didn't expect to do this.
And the most important, Thiago, is not going to be the last time. Only the first one.
Of course, I agree with you. That's the important thing. It's not going to be the last, and let's see what can we do in the future.
Pues nada, si quieres dedicarle unas palabras en brasileño al grandísimo ganador, no ha tenido rival Igor en esta carrera, que ya se enfrenta a los últimos metros, las últimas curvas para finalizar. Cuando gane, ¿no?
por la recta.
Y bueno, también aprovechamos para decir que Juan Olivares le manda un saludo a Fabián, a Perro Loco, desde Chile. Mucha hinchada chilena también en esta carrera y en Mundo GT.
Pues sí, pilotos chilenos, pues...
a UPA Chile.
Los dos mejores. Pues sí, los dos mejores que conozco son precisamente Perro Loco y Snow. Y demuestran tener un gran nivel. Yo... no sé, la verdad es que dos pilotos honrados y...
Mucho fair play, eso vaya siempre por delante, el fair play.
Sí, por supuesto. Y pues sí, pues dos personas fantásticas. Y un placer, pues evidentemente, desde el principio en Mundo GT hemos tenido aquí tanto gente española como latina.
Y comentabas antes lo de la nominación de Perro Loco, que bueno, tanto como Perro Loco y Snow han hecho los dos muy buena temporada. Pero bueno, yo creo que Perro Loco, el hecho de que, como dices tú, estar en Mundo GT desde 2011-2012, pues eso pesa. En el casco de oro esas cosas se tienen en cuenta, el estar tiempo y la trayectoria.
Perro Loco decía más en ese sentido. A pesar de que Snow, pues bueno, ha sido campeón de GT Fusión esta temporada y demás. Pero a Snow aún le queda, vamos, para recorrer lo que ha recorrido Perro Loco, es que ya digo, Perro Loco ha estado en muchos planes y demás. Los dos han hecho una temporada fantástica.
Sí.
Pero sí, de merecerlo, de tener que escoger entre uno de los dos, se adapta más a Casco de Oro o Perro Loco, más que Snow, que bueno, quién sabe si Snow puede ser nominado en futuras ediciones. Yo sinceramente voy a mojarme aquí, que a mí me gusta mojarme mucho con estas cosas.
Me iba a mojar yo, pero vale, mójate tú primero, ya que está lloviendo.
Yo creo que va a ganar Omar Pérez o algún otro. No va a ganar uno de Gran Turismo.
Yo es lo que iba a decir un poco, decía, bueno, tampoco yo no quiero por mi parte dar muchas esperanzas a la hinchada chilena, que ya han animado también por el Facebook, ahí han mandado también apoyos a Perro Loco, porque la verdad que tiene un aire español el Casco de Oro, y como dices tú, también puede que sea fuera de Gran Turismo. Pero bueno, quedan ya pocos días para saberlo, lo del Casco de Oro.
Bueno, pues permitidme dar unas palabras en portugués. Let me say something in Portuguese.
Yes,
bom, temos aqui Igor Fraga, chega por fim na linha de meta. Fantástica corrida, demonstrou grande nível.
Parabéns.
Ele leva competindo em Gran Turismo não sei quanto tempo, mas nós estamos a vê-lo mais ativamente nos eventos sazonais e na comunidade em geral desde 2016. E realmente é um prazer tê-lo aqui. Muito obrigado a todos aqueles brasileiros que passaram pela nossa transmissão.
Obrigado.
Como sempre, muito obrigado e obrigado ao Igor também por compartilhar a transmissão e todo o referente ao que hoje fizemos. Foi uma experiência fantástica e esperamos que da próxima...
Yes, and we are watching now the final results. Let's see if good player is gonna make it. Is going to finish also the race. I think yes, because 3 minutes.
Então, para acabar, muito obrigado e
Thiago, que habíamos perdido tu señal.
Muito obrigado e esperamos fazer mais coisas destas e ter mais presença dos pilotos brasileiros. E nada, Igor é um fantástico piloto, é um prazer tê-lo na comunidade de GT Planet e também em Facebook. Também tem um canal do YouTube no que sempre faz uploads de suas voltas nos eventos sazonais. Muito nível, realmente um prazer tê-lo aqui e uma vitória muito merecida e demonstrando que a comunidade brasileira também é uma muito boa comunidade.
Muito bom.
Com muito nível, realmente com muito nível.
Yes.
Então, isso é, obrigado e passamos de novo a falar em inglês e espanhol. So, Igor has won the race.
Yes.
Well deserved.
What a surprise! Oh my God!
Yes.
Really, Igor win this race?
I mean, yeah, great.
Nobody can see it. Nobody can
driving.
Can say it.
Good player finishes in second
congratulations.
position. we are sorry for all the drivers who had a disconnection, but this is the game, you know. Carlos in third and Mario in fourth, and a shame Ogablo or Snow went down. We are sorry for that, but it's the game. So
Mario now is cheering Snow that is not in the room. I think it's an indirect message about the combination of circuit and car.
I think Fonso, we can finish the stream now.
Yes.
You agree?
Yes, of course. Well, this is the end. Everyone.
It's been a great experience. I'm really looking forward. I've been looking forward for this for many months, but now I'm looking. I mean, I hadn't done this, so I had the doubt if I could do a live stream in English. But now I know that you will tell me your opinion after. But I think I've done a good job, so thank everyone to make this. Thanks to MundoGT. I've been in the staff of MundoGT since November 2014, and things like this have been possible thanks to them. We hope many of you to join International Kids Cup. Remember, you can search on Facebook International Kids Cup to join, or you can search for Nicolás Rubilar Snow's profile in Facebook. So thanks a lot, everyone. We hope to do this more times, and we hope combinations aren't so difficult like this one. And bye. Así que nada, mundogeteros, un placer. Y gracias por aguantar el coñazo de que hayamos tenido que hablar en inglés.
No, hombre, que va. Thank you, Thiago. It was a pleasure, and as you said, you can watch us again here in MundoGT for the second edition of this International Challenge Cup. Muchas gracias a todos también los que habéis estado aquí, y lo dicho, que nos vemos en la próxima. Muchas gracias. Hasta la próxima.
Muy buenas noches, mundogeteros. Bienvenidos a MundoGT.
Puede pasar de todo.
Piden tiempos, que es lo que les gusta.
Salida de los pilotos.
Trompo. Ahí, Daniel. Toque.
Han salido volando aquí.
Intenta poner el paralelo.
Bueno.
Se intenta devolver, se pasa, se salta la chica. ¿Dónde, señores? Aquí, en MundoGT, en vuestra casa.